Alrighty. Welcome back to another session of Delve. We are still in the pre-tournament training arc, where all the citizens of Terra are slowly getting prepared for the under 19 tournament. The whose placing which the frontiersmen of Terra get in will determine the quality of life for the former humans of Earth. Forever.
Ever and ever. Amen. Okay, so I was hoping I'd see some other people here, so I could help them out with their suits. But I guess we're just gonna do my suit, even though I was gonna have Evan, get me the thing. But Evan is not here, so that's fine. So I pretty much have suits on the docket that I need to spend each day because I only have that once per action times boost to get the most bang for buck.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one would have been the Blue Sky Mana Wellspring Trans Suit. Is what I've named it, even though they don't really have names, but this is what it's going to be. It's for Mana Asterix, and I was going to do the same transmutation using that material, but it's not here for me yet, so that's fine. The next one I had was called Red Sunset Colossal Power Suit, and for the super for that one, I was going to use Aura Manifestation, because I need to do aura stuff in order to actually get the most out of health.
Aura manifestation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So what my gut is telling me is that one is willpower, a mental plus force.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay. So I'm gonna put willpower, and that is mental. I'll put force first, I guess, and mental. As for what kind of material, I'll probably just use adamantient, any cloth. That seems like the for a colossal kind of build. It seems fine.
Yeah.
So the next one I would have is a synergy one, but it's going to be a little different. Green Aurora. I haven't finished the name for it, but it's going to be. I figured Aura Resonance would have been the my second super, which is from Aura, and I felt like Kinesis seems if I was going to do Resonance, like find a way to interact with my aura instead of just manifesting it.
Resonance is going to be.
I mean, it could be Aether too, but I didn't think it was going to be because we already know that's based off of items. So I didn't think it would be anything Aether related, but I thought Kinesis would be another good option for that one, or
You get the vibe that Resonance lives under Hex.
oh really?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't get the vibe that any of them are particularly close, but Hex is the closest for resonance-based stuff.
Okay. Now, as a crafter, do I feel like resonance is the right path for a super for that, or do I feel like it's more of a useless super Because really, what I'm trying to do with it is I manifest the aura, and B, I find a way to kind of touch it and um, make use of it. Um,
Uh, so touching it and making use of it, you already made a suit that was sufficient for doing so, which was simply aurakinesis.
right. For right. And that was the one I made for Atlas. Okay.
Yep.
So I guess maybe resonance isn't a touching it kind of thing then. It's more of a vibe with it. I guess that's one way to describe it.
Yes, which
Yeah,
is why it would fall closer under Hex.
right.
It's building a sympathetic link.
Yeah. So okay, because could do that later. Maybe Kinesis is my next suit after, because I'm still trying to finish like this, because I already got mana asterisks, and I'm just trying to think of ways I can figure out aura and better use it. So manifestation, resonance, and kinesis or control. I think we called it last time. Those would probably be three goodies. Um,
Here's a
Real quick,
thought. Hmm?
did Atlas ever tell you what he figured out about playing around with Orkinesis? Or were you around for that?
I mean, I understand what aura is. It's the stamina and the health aspect of your body, right?
Yeah,
That's what.
it's the physical representation of your body.
Yeah.
Okay, as long as you know that, cool. Just wanted to make sure if I had information needed. That's all.
Yep.
Sorry.
And that's why I'm kind of like building upon it and trying to figure out more for it. But anyway, go ahead, John.
I was going to say something else that you know, as
Mhm.
somebody who uses a lot of mana,
Yes.
uh, and has been brought up in the discussion board between frontiersmen. Uh, your mana circuits as a mage, as all humans are extraordinarily inefficient and sloppily made.
Yep.
And every time you cast any magic, it puts a great stress upon your system, which is going to, the more magic you use, kill you. You do not know if the heavy mana of Mani Asterisk is better or worse for you, but you can assume it's probably worse. Before moving on to Aura, you may want to see if there's not anything you can do to help out with that problem. Uh, Before you start reducing your lifespan further by saying I have solved the mana problem, air quotes.
Yeah.
It's like just an idea. Uh not to dampen your enthusiasm for the aura side of things, because it is cool, don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
Just
Um,
a thought there.
yeah, no. I brought this thought up about 3 sessions ago, I'd say too. Things we should do is, upgrade our mana circuits in a sense. One thing I thought too is that I'm kind of using the suit body as my kind of way to house part of that system, I suppose. Because that's where it's coming from. It's coming from the super of the suit, which is a vessel, but it's still going back into the body of Bubba, which is the downside here. Um, yeah, I'd almost need like I could rewire it, I suppose, in a sense, or I could make a transmutation suit where I change part of my body. Uh, or a doctor suit, in a sense.
I love how dedicated to the bit you are, Johnny. And it makes sense, because why wouldn't you? Nothing prevents you from doing these things. You have so much time to kill.
I know, right?
Draug the Thorax is literally drooling in desperation to have you catch up to him. And you're just going one day at a time, one suit after the other. No reason to speed up.
I mean, I had my speed up time, and now it's time to think.
Correct. You also already did have one of the biggest just no think time skips of anyone.
Mana. Into my Dow. Cultivate now. Okay, yeah.
1 second. Sorry.
Nope, I'm still thinking. You go for it.
All right.
Well, I wonder if mana resonance is something I could do to locate my mana flow and then use a body. Well, the reason I didn't continue this line of thought is I thought, or at least I was under the assumption that we weren't allowed to work on our mana circuits.
So, what happened is Robin explained that there is an officially accepted answer to this problem in the grander system.
Mhm.
But whenever somebody tried to explain what that answer was, or even just give a hint in that direction, the system punished that guy for it.
Right.
So you don't know if that means the system doesn't want you doing these fixes. You don't know if that means the system wants you to figure it out yourself. You don't know if there's like achievements related to it, and that's why he can't share. You don't know if you're not supposed to, because you might fuck it up in a way that it's
Irreversible in a sense. Yeah.
irreversible. All you know is that the system has a blackout on information related to doing this fix.
Okay.
But you're a crafter,
Right.
and you make your own way forward, bro.
There's two lines of thoughts I could go about doing this. One, I could offload it. I could have a undersuit that literally has the mana circuits around it, in a sense, instead of going through the body.
After a
Two,
few moments of thought, you know it wouldn't work out because all of your mana travels between all of your suits as just a base of casting your spells,
yes,
and your meaty body is the nexus point of it all for the
Right.
time being. So it would
Correct,
always smash into you on the way in or out.
yeah. So it's a good point. Good to know that it travels through the soul, though, to my other bodies, my other any cloth golems. So there is a transfer between the soul.
Mm-hmm. That's why all of them have the same. You only have one health, mana, and stamina bar, no matter how many bodies you
Yes.
have.
Yes. Just the lucky thing, though, is my soul can be. It can touch many cloths, and that's why I have the many suits. Well, honestly, I think it's I'm going to create a different suit, and this time we're going to. I'm gonna copy Aura Resonance and make it Mana Resonance. So it's pretty much using psionics, or not psionics, sorry, Science on myself to look internally at the the mana circuits within myself, because I kind of need to understand how it's going through my body. I don't just have like an X-ray machine. I'm going to build myself my own X-ray machine that shows me the mana circuits.
You think about it for a little while, and you start putting it together, and then your crafting capabilities smash you upside the forehead. And tell you to make an insight suit instead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Instead of something hex related, insight into the self. So, so mana insight, I suppose that's what I'd call my super. Or mana resonance using insight, elemental. Is that what I should be doing? Okay. It's going to be an insight suit either way.
It's going to be an insight suit either way. And you'll approach the information it gives you differently depending on what you specifically name it. Yeah. The information will be mostly the same either way.
Yeah.
But the convenience of accessing it will be different. That's as far as I can give you.
Yeah, that's fine. Internal. Okay, we're going to name this Doctor. Blue Doctor.
I like it.
Blue Doctor. Internal systems will be the super. And insight is the elements. We'll do.
And you've designed it specifically for mana circuits, right? Not just internal systems. It's not going to tell you if you have IBS.
Wouldn't that be nice? Internal mana system.
There you go.
I've tried to do a naming schema. So like blue is mana, red is health, and green is anything related to stamina. So that's kind of where I'm going with that.
Okay.
So, now my first and my second, can I get a little can I get creative with my first and second instead of just doing mana or mana pool? Like, could I say I don't know. Mastery in Science Science or
you could make them a bonus to a skill.
Yeah, because I can already get a bonus anyway. I get a bonus. That's what I'm going to choose for Science Science for the plus 30. But having extra degrees of success, I'm sure, isn't a bad idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
Science. And then my second. I feel like my second should be scrutiny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. CRUTINI. Scrutiny. Now it's going to be an under. If I had Evan here, I might even use some of that material to get a better the mana monster. It might be interesting to utilize that to get better I don't know, pathways or something.
You can pay someone who's just part of the civilization to go to get it done for you.
Oh, I suppose. And then Evan can just or Rin, sorry, can get me something else instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll do a trade. Craft for a craft, in a sense. They get me the item and I'll make them a suit.
With that made in exchange, a fully kitted out 30-man raid goes and takes out the monster and brings you back its corpse.
Gorgeous. Okay. How long does the raid take?
It takes about a week all told for them to start planning to the point of execution, to the point of it getting back to you.
Okay, sounds good. Second question: how much, quote unquote, ingots can I retrieve from this corpse? Would you like a? I don't know. I'm a pretty great tailor, but I'm sure there's a limit you'd like done on this.
Depends on purity.
Right.
Because it's only slightly bigger than a normal person.
Okay. Well, I'll just do the minimum amount to get the most bang for buck. And if it comes down to it, I can just slay the suit and then get the materials back.
What are you planning to mix it with?
It's going to be insight is what I'm mixing it with.
No. You'll be able to stretch it further.
Okay. So I was originally just going to do the main material and any cloth. That's the only things I have available for myself right now. Like I didn't think I could. I don't have any like I don't know, chemist skills or anything like that to further fabricate.
Let me put it like this.
Yeah.
If you did one part mage robes, because it's like a spirit robe thing, and then 2 parts silk,
right,
you could make heavy armor out of it without dramatically decreasing its potency.
Gotcha.
But if you wanted to do just light armor, you would be able to maintain just the mage stuff.
Gotcha. And yeah, I was just going to do light armor for it anyway. Was just going to make an undersuit light style, not the maximum. So I won't make it complicated.
Okay.
All right. So let me put in. So in my sheet timeline, there is 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. 60. So on the 66th day, they return, and I will begin the crafting sequence. During that week of time, I'd like to think about stuff, I guess. I'd like to contemplate, sit down and do some kind of design planning on how I want to go about doing this. Do something similar that Connor did when he looked up to the sky and did some deep think ask questions.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So, the way it's going to work, you're going to go find a nice hill to sit down and meditate on, to vibe with the universe and seek
Yeah.
out your own answers. You're going to pay me, uh, we'll call it 100 mana per roll.
Okay. Mana
Uh,
asterisk.
Ooh, no. If you're doing mana asterisk, you can just get a buy with 10 mana asterisk per roll.
Yeah.
And then make me D100s. And you can do that for until you run out of mana every day. But we're only looking for ones.
Okay. Let's look at my system here. So per day, I have 140 rolls. Day one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 100.
We're gonna cancel out the 1 in the 100.
Okay.
You have 3 questions, 3 ideas, or you can allow the universe to reach into your ear and whisper its secrets to you.
I'm gonna go. For my first day, I want to have control of it. I want to dive into Aether and the possibilities of Aether. Because right now I understand the very tip of the iceberg and what Aether is, and the possibilities of what material is within the system's universe, and what can be brought from it. So those are my first 3 questions. What is Aether? How can I utilize it with my class better? And the third question is it worth no, that's not what I want to say. Is the journey with Aether something that I am bound to go down anyway? Is it the next option? Is it the next advancement for my cultivation, my DAO? Is it something that is going to be required? I guess that's the question. Is that is it a specialty? Is it a I guess that's more questions than it is. But yeah, it's pretty much just is it part of my path, or is it a red herring? I guess that's my question.
First, what is Aether? Aether is a measure of significance. We live on the physical layer of reality. We live in the version of the subjective universe, the layer of hard physics. Gravity moves planets around on the fabric of space-time and spins around in funny little orbits around stars, which spin around in funny little orbits around bigger stars or black holes as they move through space in an endlessly expanding yada 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 heat death of the universe, inevitable big crunch, so on and so forth. That's the base layer of reality we live in. But there are more in your new universe. If that is, they are the bleed overs from the metaphysical, magic, meaning, the soul, emotion, dreams made physical. Aether is a measure of how meaningful a mundane physical object is in significance, how much it matters on the other planes. For instance, you had the sword of King Arthur, Excalibur. Even if it wasn't live, even if it wasn't a person or a ego sword, like all of your items have been, it would be an item of extreme aether, and so be meaningful on more realms than just the base physical. But you flip it around and you say a singular grain of sand at the bottom of the ocean has virtually zero aether. This is information you received in part from your original suit, whose
Yes.
job was to tell you about aether.
Yeah.
At that time, all he could tell you was that it was an essential characteristic to items, to objects. You have become more than you were before, and you can understand why it is an essential energy source that is intrinsic to objects. Question number 2. Is aether integral to your path? It is a niche art, unfortunately. There is use for it at higher level crafting. A lot of use for it at higher level crafting, but it's considered how do you say? It's designed for very specific purposes. For instance, let's say you had made a suit that whose super, as you described them, was make the aether in this supercharged. In a fight, that would do absolutely nothing for you, but in certain contexts where the significance of an item matters, because you are interacting with planes outside of the physical layer, that would be of major benefit to you. You suspect, as just kind of an inkling, it might be useful for travel, seeing as you've already started walking some dreams. You surely haven't been the only one to figure that out. If they have industrialized the ability to dip into the other planes of existence in the grander system, then something like this, you could use aether to paint over the walls of a vehicle and have people relatively safely travel through, because the vehicle they're in is so metaphysically significant that it can travel through the dream realm without getting eradicated by endless chaos.
Right. Interesting. Almost sounds like conceptual weight as well, but for the niche, which is the spectrum of reality. At least
As
giving
for
you a
your
hold. Yeah, anyway, continue. Yes.
as for specifically your third, is this a red herring? Kind of. It is a distraction at a time when you don't need it, per se. Your goal right now, in every meaningful sense of the word, that you should be focused on to the exclusion of all else if you want to be a competitor of any meaning, is to refine your Tao. You need to hunt down enlightenments. You need to fill up your 10 enlightenment slots. You need to develop to as much as you can, both in combat and crafting. Learn what your Tao means, learn how it interacts with the world, learn how it interacts with your friends' Taos, and learn what it means for you.
Yes.
Every single enlightenment you get in that way is going to be more valuable than any other thing you could potentially do, and it should all be in the service of that. So within that context, Aether is probably not going to be critical for any of the enlightenments you bring up. So it's kind of a red herring.
Gotcha. It's good to know. Okay. I take all that information in and I relax. My next day I actually rest and I let these insights that I've experienced from the world kind of just soak in. And then on the third day, I go back to the mountain and I will do this again.
Let's see what you get.
Less than one this time. I think that will make it easier. 2 successes, 100. So that should cancel out. So just
If you want it to, you can have it cancel out. I did so in the last one because you already had plenty of ones. Or you can have 2 truths and a lie. Or 2 truths and a malicious truth.
nope. I will take the 1 for this encounter. This time, my question is, and now I'm thinking to myself, I could, from what I just learned from last time, I think 2 sessions ago, the one, well, at least the one I was in last, the enlightenment that I was starting to grasp upon was the history of an object, and my question is, where can I better understand the history of objects and their cloth and what they've been wearing? And I guess it's very close to the Aether, the story of it. How can I better understand the story of a material? Is my question.
The answer you get back. Why do you care?
And my answer to that is because I'm a crafter and I want to make my own stories.
Yeah. That means you don't need to know about the ones that other people have already told. You are the weaver of the future. You are the storyteller. You're the one who makes new things. You generate the whole cloth. You don't need to know the past or have the past history be an essential part of your creations. You can create without care. You can make new, completely generate stuff. If you still want to build into your Tao this historical mindset, you can, sure, but you'll just be an antique maker, somebody who mimics traditional techniques.
Good point. Okay. That's a good answer because now it allows me to better refine the choices I make for my enlightenments. And the webs of possibility is something that should be noted and should be expanded upon compared to what has already been done. Okay. I will then take another day. I will think that in and digest it, and I will go back to the mountain, the hill, or whatever, and spend some more mana. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on day 5.
Yep.
I have 2 ones here.
You
Uh,
do.
I am going to take a question for myself and a whisper this time.
Okay. Okay.
My question this time is, can I... Now, I wonder if this will get blocked, and I wonder if I'll get punished for this. Can I use my Any Cloth as a mana pathway? That is my question.
Uh,
So the question is, I wonder if
it
I'm getting
would.
punished, or if it's even something that I can get an answer to. I guess is what I'm more curious about.
You're not getting punished for it, and you're getting an answer.
Oh, okay.
So instead of it getting super esoteric or mystical, or like, yes, you can be indefinitely flexible if you simply think of your channels as mana cloth, it's nonsensory. You start getting very practical thoughts as your answer. Stuff like, yeah, sure, but what are mana channels made of? Do you have any understanding of biology? How will you know if, like, you'd have to unsew yourself, do something with your current mana channels, and then and then put in new ones made of any cloth, and then sew yourself back up, all without dying or getting yourself killed
Mhm.
or losing your ability to generate mana, because mana is a part of the requirement to have your DAO active, which would be a prerequisite to doing this sort of
Yeah, in the first place.
yeah, or like you find yourself getting like a bunch of really practical yeah, sure, theoretically, do you know the theory? And
Right.
the resounding answer is no.
Gotcha. Which is important. This is good. This is good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. I'm ready for my whisper.
Here is a whisper for Bubba, the suit maker,
The
thread
tailor.
shaper, the tailor, the one who weaves the web of possibilities. Something that will be essential for you, O mighty tailor, O mighty uh precision master specialist of the undersuit. You must, at some point, understand how and why some things are string and some things are not.
KNOT
Hmm?
or NOT? NOT or KNOT?
NOT.
Okay.
Some things
Yeah.
are, yeah. I get you. I get you. If you live in a world of woven cloth, a universe of woven cloth, then a tailor is the strongest thing that you can be. Reality is subjective. Can you see a world where the only thing that matters is the component parts of the web of possibility of everything around you having woven into thread?
Okay.
That is the whisper of the universe into your ear.
Interesting. This is good because now I have some sort of foot in the door for our earlier conversation, John, on what Bubba's like end goal or like the end game or what Bubba looks like at the through his path. Because we talked about the Weaver and having a full world in a sense for what you just said. So this is good. This is good. I will do the same. I will take this time. I will digest this again. And I will not go on the last day up to the mountain again. Instead, today I will actually I'll start getting material. I'll start producing like any cloth material for the request that they're going to have when they come back, because they're coming back the next day after the week is over. So I'll do prep for getting that ready for them. And I'm also going to spend some time making Elemental, Grand Elemental for myself. And yeah, I'll have just get some of that started because I need to do that. So it takes time and tell. I can use my multi-body to increase the output though, right, John? I could use my multi-bodies to do the same process I'm doing since it doesn't cost resources, just costs time and tell, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I'll just spread out to my multi-body suits that I have already, and then go about making Grantel Elemental.
Speaking of which, if you want to perform this service as like on the grand scale for the civilization,
Yes.
because they have just like countless amounts of tell that you could improve the value of by them just like sending it to you and you converting it and then sending it back to the treasury.
Mhm.
They've got a bunch of people on the crafter side who is doing that already, but you are a one-man workforce
True.
of perfect synchronicity, and you are best bang for buck for this. You could make yourself some extra dosh.
Even though I don't feel like I really need dough too much since we have Connor, but at the end of the day, it's nice to give back to the community. So, or have your own piggy bank instead of relying on other people, I suppose. That yeah, so that's fine. Okay, the day's back. No. Okay, sorry. I won't take anything more from you, Connor. You're right. You got too much on your plate.
Take my loans. Jeremy
Okay.
has a firm motivation to ensure that none of you ever develop a meaningful like outside income source, because it keeps you all in his pocket forever.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
all right, Johnny, what's next?
So they're back. They got the material.
They're back. They got you the material.
I am then going to spend my once per day special mana, make or at least increase my int score and produce my new suit, my blue doctor.
They put in a request for the suit that you said you would make for them in exchange for getting this.
Mhm.
They want a suit that makes any poison generated by somebody just literally as potent as you can potentially possibly multiply it by. Like they can already generate poison as a nature of their class bonuses. They
Right.
just want a multiplier.
Okay, that shouldn't be too hard to do, honestly.
Also, it's got to be complete overkill because of the damage cap. Somebody wants that for a novelty.
Yeah. Well, interestingly enough, I don't understand how chem and mental equals toxin. But I feel like chem and mental, or chem and arcane for transmutation. One of those two options would get
It's
you
toxin. It's
yeah.
toxin.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
toxin.
it
all
makes
day
makes sense. Yeah. In the name.
It's in the name.
Okay, I'll do that for them. To the best of my ability. So after I do today's, I will spend the next day using my once per day to get the most improvement out of it. Get a very good toxin suit. And I will name uh, the one who sits upon the throne of vipers.
They will eventually come back and be like, that guy said I wasn't worthy. But that'll be an adventure for later.
Okay, at least I didn't get a you suck at naming this time. I'll
That
take
was
this
a good
one.
Yeah, very
Okay.
good.
Okay. Cool.
All right, Doctor
Yeah.
Blue.
So Dr. Blue. So the nice thing about Dr. Blue is that I suppose I will have to kill this sentience because I need to wear it to dive deeper and look into myself this way. Otherwise, I'd literally have um, a golem with a core. I feel like having that's one of my interesting paths I'm thinking about is literally using Grantel, making a core, and then having it level up and having like an actual child in a sense, instead of just more bodies. Um,
So,
but I know I need to. It would be really nice to have an actual ego to this. But if I need to control it and look at myself, I can't. So anyway, continue, John.
I was about to say, the ego for this. You've seen the way these egos for the really specialist ones are. They function as like a professor in their field.
Yeah.
And they are very knowledgeable in whatever it is that happens to happen. But as you said, you don't have perfect control over it. You wouldn't be able to just like make it something that sits in the background as a body you wear for permanent diagnostics, because there'd be an ego in there. You can't fit your soul. You'd have to like have this on your person for it to work, and that's no bueno. You got other shit you need to be wearing.
Well, honestly, I don't mind wearing this one. The issue is I'm gonna have to kill it if I want material back to make another suit.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's I can't help you there. That's just cold-hearted, ruthless pragmatism.
Yeah, this is a good material, and I need to use it for mana pathway shit, or my mana asterisks, whatever I want to do with it to get the most bang for buck. So,
And this material is rare. It's not a massive monster. and it's from a level 19 monster, and level 19 monsters only respawn after 19 days.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I make the suit. I roll my clother knowledge into, I guess, an intelligence roll, and I roll 1. Congrats, John. Good job. And I create this suit with insight. Let's just put in suits here. So Blue Doctor and Super is internal mana system. 1 is Sinus Science. 2 I'm changing it from scrutiny to Medicaid. It is a doctor after all.
Of course, of course.
If I can spell medic. And insight. We have what's the base durability for this material, John?
Low, but not as low as like Dream stuff. It's like, we'll call it equivalent to silk.
Okay, I think that's
Which-
base 1 durability,
I believe so.
which is fine because my durability is...
Yeah, you make this like harder than stereotypical like like leather ropes or wire.
Yeah. So insight, Medicaid, Blue Doctor, and I'm just missing the bonus, the plus 30 to Medicaid. And what else am I missing? I have those. Oh, it's value. Sorry, let's go crafting here, and it is Tell spent. That the quality into effective, which is fucking crazy.
You look at that, Johnny. You made it through your whole hour, and you
Yeah.
were telling me that you had shit to go do. You were telling me that you wouldn't have any fun, that you were tired, that you had a girlfriend, that you had a wife
Sorry.
that needed your attention.
Yeah. So I create Blue Doctor. The effective quality is 216,000, and bada boom, bada bing.
Next time we get started, it will be with Blue Doctor telling you what you need to know. Whether that be from it running a diagnostic on you from your own help, or from Blue Doctor himself as his first and final act before getting clubbed with the Seal Clubber.
Excellent. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep the session rolling. Does anyone have anything for me, like before I kick on out of here?
Good session. That was interesting to listen to.
I have another suit idea, but I can message it to you.
Okay. What
I'll
about you, Connor?
probably message you with some a suit I may or may not need in the future.
I just want you guys to remember: get your material. Find out what you need, and
I'll find a way.
Whatever synergizes best, and do it that way. Otherwise, we're just going to make it out of any cloth, normal wool, and you don't want that. What's the point?
Sure.
It's wasting my time. That's what I'm trying to say.
I should be able to acquire it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great, guys. All right. I'm
Thanks, Johnny.
going to keep this going for, let's say, 3 hours.
That should be sufficient. We'll kick it out when we're done.
Okie dokie. Have a good night, guys.
See you later.
Connor, it's your
Oh,
turn.
it is time for me to.
Jeremy.
It's time for me to continue my shopping.
All
I
right,
realized-
Jeremy, we have a special session this time where you just play the Jeremy inside of Drogdothorix's head for an hour instead.
Indeed, sounds great. Whatever is theirs is now mine. I want it all. Negotiating table. Give me. That good? We're good.
yeah, I think we're good.
Okay,
Okay, we
fair.
can move back
Like
to
I say, I've
baseline
actually,
Jeremy
it's
now.
been summed up, and from what has been described to me, it sounded fairly accurate. You seem to hit the nail on the head. That's probably scarily close to Jeremy. So, quick question: if I research a lower tier hospital, would I have to respend all the points to research the higher tier hospital, or could I temporarily purchase research-wise the cheap hospital and then upgrade it later?
It's a step by step. You have to buy the cheapest hospital before you can buy a higher tier one.
Okay. Additional question. I'm looking to functionally become immune to assassinations.
No such
Is
thing.
there what?
No such thing. You talk to your advisors, you talk to the system, like ambassadors, you do some research on your own time. Becoming functionally immune to assassinations is utterly impossible. And the closest answer anybody has for you is develop conceptual power.
Fair enough. I was looking at potentially seeing if there's a way I could transfer damage that would be dealt to me to something else.
Absolutely. Doesn't prevent you from being assassinated.
I'll still just get killed.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like dedicated assassin classes, people who literally just get the class assassin and have, or even have conceptual abilities, God forbid, related to assassination, are ludicrously common in the grander multiverse. Ludicrously common amongst your people.
Mm-hmm.
Not the conceptual side, but people who just have the class assassin because it
Yeah,
was
because
cool.
assassins are like literally one of the default RPG builds.
Yeah.
I want to stab shit real good from quiet is a logical end result. I almost went that way.
Yeah, you almost went that way. It's super effective. It's super useful. These things, these people get so many bonuses towards targeting heads of state. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
You are the chicken in the hen house, and there are a lot of goddamn foxes.
Like I say, I'm aware there's a sword swaying above my head, but was hoping to at least put on a hat. Damn.
Like, let's say you had that.
I literally
damage
gave you
thing.
your hat.
Yeah, but I was looking at is there a way to fucking fully solve the problem? I can mitigate it. Like mitigating the problem was the issue. It was solving the problem that was the issue.
For now,
okay.
it'll last. The people
For
of
now.
humanity love you for the most part. You got past your early stumbling blocks. It'll be fine.
Okay.
You need an answer by the time you integrate with the full multiverse, or your reign will not last another 3 or 4 years beyond that. There will just
Makes
be too
sense.
many foreigners, and some of them will be assassins.
That's just how it is. I understand. Okay. Talking of obviously at some point I'm going to need a private military. That's obvious. I'm not the most worried about starting that now, but I do realize I have time to work on it, but I could start working on that now, but I don't think I need to. Like you say, if I don't have to worry about assassinations for my own people for the time being, I'm going to probably delay private military. Okay. In that case, I'm still looking at the 90-day thing that gets me to basically month 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because Still haven't spent everything from that. Joy. Because I'm ending that with a fuck ton of money, and I can start upgrading my stuff. But I'm not even gonna work past that point. I need to spend my stamina for basically all those days for 45 days, and then I need to look at how I'm utilizing my research for those 45 days. Can I work on can I utilize my stamina to potentially try to build more of a fighting style that's built around my cloak that makes me go intangible?
You most certainly could. What's the best way to say this? Building a fighting style around a specific item
Mm-hmm.
is usually a bad plan. Because you'll inevitably be upgrading to a different kind of item within, like the second you just need an upgrade.
Fair enough,
Um,
especially with bonus points because Jeremy is what Jeremy is. So I go through shit.
Also,
I have like 20 different lines right now.
I would not suggest thoroughly developing a new fighting style before you've gotten conceptual power worked out in the way that you're going to approach it, because after that, how you do so can be super helpful for you. Like Christian is currently playing around with the fact that he applies conceptual power whenever he can apply force to something. And so he would make a fighting style, ideally, that was all about, like, all I need to do is touch you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just looking for ways to burn through 45 days worth of stamina that isn't I Lorax this shit. I can one slur. I don't need to one slur. I think that is there's no point to doing that anymore.
I'm trying to think of grand scale stuff because there's countless small things you could do. You could
Right.
be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go and cook in the soup kitchens." Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go.
I'm gonna spend. How much stamina do I have a day? I have my. It tells you how I was looking at this session. I have my character sheet open. I literally just have Starter Town open.
Yeah. The Jeremy, you character sheet. Open up the starter town document. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
What?
19. So yeah, I have 19k stamina a day. And I could increase that more if I bought stamina increasing items. It's
Yeah.
just like because you said we can buy stamina increase up to double our or not stamina, but I can effectively go buy a vigor endurance increase equal to twice my equal to my stat.
Yeah.
So like I can go do that, and then I can basically just double my stamina again. I do need like an output for it though. And I'm happy to do it. It'd be funny. Gotta have an output for it.
There is the body control training room.
The body control training room. What is that?
That is a training room that Atlas ended up picking up from going and fighting the robot of unlimited ass kicking.
Oh, that sucks. That sounds rough.
Kind of was.
Additional question: this thing would not exist by month 4 though. Month 5. Actually, no. This is by month 3. This would not exist, correct?
No.
I'm
When
gonna
did
say. I'm like,
when did you get it?
Well, I'd have to go check my Excel sheet, and I'm in a bleed game right now, so I cannot.
They
That's
had
fine.
it really early in. It was before people started doing their DAOs. It was one of his first big time skips with stamina. I think it was around this time.
Yeah, it may have been.
That's
I'm
fair
gonna
enough.
say
I'm
it's
just trying to
close
figure
enough.
out the okay. The body control room. What does that do?
It gives
If
you
you
body
don't-
control.
Okay, thank you. It's-
What is a horse? Definition. Everybody knows what a horse is.
Everyone knows what a
stupid.
horse is. Paul, isn't that the Polish fucking dictionary or some shit?
Yeah.
Uh,
So, it is a 1 million mana stamina bar that you walk into the training room, and it's like, think of it as like a 10 meter by 10 meter box that
Mhm.
is just sitting in the middle of on the ground somewhere. And you walk inside, and the door's shut, and it scans you, and then it says it'll calculate what you need for your physical health and training improvement regime. And every time so far, it has been something called body control. And body control gives you complete and total perfected control over all of your activities. You you never have to roll to hit something in combat again because you can just say what number you rolled
That's
on the attack
crazy.
roll.
That's
Same
insane.
thing for any other physical activity. You could be like, "Oh, I pickpocket that guy." "Oh, what do you roll?" "Yeah, I win. I do. I succeed."
That's
Other
insane.
people,
Okay.
other people can
Okay.
still defend against you.
But you auto succeed any body roll effectively.
Yes, because you have perfected your body, your control over your body. That's why it's a 1,000,000 stamina thing. Which is the equivalent of a conceptual level power.
Fair enough. Could I how expensive would it be for me to buy jewelry effectively that increases my vigor by 150 and increases my endurance by 80?
The You can take a look at the prices
Oh,
in.
there is a spreadsheet for that, isn't there?
There's not a spreadsheet, but there is a pinned.
Hey, let me find it.
Yeah, it's pinned in the pinned messages. It's like 2 down from the top. Changes to equipment.
Okay.
With this change, you may now buy stat increasing items from the
Wait.
store.
5 times. Normal means like my base, right?
Yeah.
So I don't double my stamina. I can multiply it by basically 6 because I can benefit up to 5 times. So I can that okay.
For example, I want a ring of plus 20 might. That would be my maximum if I already had 20 might. So
Yeah.
my total conglomerate would be 40 might. That would be 8,000 tel. So if you want a ring that boosts you by 180 vigor,
Mhm. Or
it's
150, but yeah.
150 times 2,000. The ring would be of quality 300,000, and it would be 300,000 tel. Wait a minute, maybe.
I'm confused by the math.
Yeah, I think I did the
It-
math there wrong.
Okay, you may
Okay.
only benefit from up to 5 times normal from equipment to resource bars or regens. If you have 100 stamina. Okay, well that's the same rule as always. Okay. It's a separate Okay. Cool. And you can only what does it mean this applies for reset resource bars but at a 25 times rate?
Okay, so there are. I'm gonna go back
Because
over
I
here,
I'm
and
here
I'm
to
gonna explain it.
yeah, sorry.
So there are 2 separate limitations. One, an item that boosts vigor, the stat, can only boost it up to double its base. Example, base 150 vigor can go to 300 total vigor. 2. An item that directly boosts stamina or regen can only boost it up to double. No, not double. Up to
If I hand you $1 billion, can we just
No. Nope. Hold on. 5 times its base. Example. 1,000 stamina can go to 5,000 stamina. You can hit both of these caps.
Okay. So I can double the vigor, and then I can directly boost the stamina and stamina regen.
Yep.
Okay.
And in
Is
order
that
for
applied before or after mute?
before.
Oh, it's additive anyway, right?
No.
Oh shit, it's multiplicative. That's crazy.
These items are literally changing what your character sheet says that your resource bars are, and mute is a
A
multiplicative
benefitor
for
off.
each.
Okay, damn.
I need to clarify this specifically because I think you have my vigor, right?
Yes.
Your base stats, what you have put in the stat sheet. No accolades, nothing. Only the base.
Yes.
Okay.
I've not touched it yet, so I'm just gonna.
I'm just letting you know so there's no confusion. Same with stamina. If you get an accolade of stamina and it gives you 1,000 stamina, that does not increase the stamina you can gain from equipment. It is only the base stats with no modifiers, no benefits.
I'm just gonna write it. Honestly, I'll just put it in the accolade section and label it so I understand what I'm doing. The math should work out fine. Because accolades aren't taken into account for might vigor, and I need to make sure I don't take it into account for might vigor. Okay, that's okay, and then
Oh, yeah, I can see if I had that thing yet.
quality 8,000. 8,000 divided by 2,000. Is 2,000 just the quality math?
Yes.
Okay.
So you get a +5 to a stat or a +25 to a
For
resource bar.
For every 2,000 I spend.
Yep.
Okay. So long story short, I need to spend to double both I'm literally just gonna show my math. I'm gonna show my work in this thing.
We did have the training arena as well, by the way, John.
Cool.
We got it on year 1, month 2, day 22.
Oh yeah, I'm looking great. Okay. And it's for every 5. Okay, wait. It's 2,000 tel for every stat increase.
Every +5 to a stat.
Yes. So it's 2,000 for every +5. Okay. And then for the stamina bars, same shit, but it's every 25 I need to increase.
125. 125.
Sorry, 125. Okay, I'm just trying to make this math as simple on myself as I can.
Yep. You are the money mancer. The mancer of money.
I can afford this. The problem isn't affording it, it's just technically I should take out the right amount of money.
Not just the right amount of money, but also by buying the right equipment in the right number, you will more intuitively know what your new limitations actually are.
Yeah.
Because technically, you could just buy, like you said, I drop $1 billion tell and get the rings that boost all 4 of those stats to the cap at all times for long after I could ever level that high.
Yeah.
But
Which
doing
is
it,
what I would have done if you let me.
doing it this way is going to allow you to understand more better what those actual limitations are. And if after this you want to buy those rings that you never have to think about again and you effectively just have a 2 times multiplier in your stats, then you can.
I'm gonna do that, John, for the record. I don't want to do this math again. Okay. For the record, that should be the map. I'm sorry, I reopened the page. If I'm not mistaken, so the first line would be how much it would cost me to upgrade endurance and vigor. I'm just doing it all in one go. The second line is how much it would take me to increase my max stamina as well as my stamina regen. The third line is the same thing for focus and clarity. That way I can just buff my mana, might as well. And then after that, it's how much it would take me to upgrade my mana regen as well as my max mana.
Wow, you only have 100 mana regen and 100 max mana? That's kind of sad.
Oh yeah, very much so. I'm abusing the stealth bonus plus the coma plus mute regen to get an 800 mana per day, but I'm literally doing it with base stats. Every single one of my upgrades has gone directly into endurance and vigor.
So
Other than one thing into might. No, just straight up.
I think the only possible thing that you're messing up on is open up your character sheet for me.
Yep.
So we're gonna go to Jer of Me, Fitzgerald. Actually, you don't track it on your character sheet. You track
No,
it
I've been
on
using the Excel document this entire time for the
the
most part.
Excel document.
Yeah,
So we're gonna go to.
I can upgrade it or update it on it. I don't have my class written down.
Nope, that's fine. I'm just gonna go to the Excel document,
That's
which
enough. I can
is
stream it if needed.
Hendrick 2.0
Jiminy,
Jiminy.
yes.
All
I had
right.
an extra R in there for no reason. Okay.
So let's do it with something really simple to keep the numbers pretty low.
Focus and clarity would be your easiest ones.
Yeah,
That I'm actually going to touch.
we'll do it with focus and clarity. So
All I'd have to do is enter it in the accolades section, and it should be good.
yeah. So in order to get what we need, we would say, all right, I'm going to add in 10 and 10 and
And that would be my stat upgrades, and then I would have to basically put they can't stack on. I can't use a ring to increase the thing to then increase the thing. That would make no sense.
well, you can't. So this is the way it works. So
What the fuck?
it is now considered the 200 base here.
So then I can then buy a ring that would give me an additional
like plus
Plus
800.
Would it not? Well, it's times 5 of your thing, right? So it'd be plus 1,000, would it not?
You could the goal is to end up at a total of 5 times.
Oh,
So-
total of 5 times. Oh, okay. I thought that was 2 separate rules. Okay, makes sense. So I could buy one that would increase it by 4 times. Sweet. So I could run around with 800 mana regen and 800.
Well, no. This is meant to be plus 800. Plus 800.
Okay.
So, like, let's say, like, you know how the accolade section, there would effectively be an accolade section for your stat benefits, where you would put in 800 and then another final total stamina, total mana at the end that would put you at 1,000. Because you're adding 800 here, and then your total mana would end up being 1,000. Yeah.
Here, let me just. This is gonna suck. This fucking blows.
Blame Christian.
I would like to insert a fucking row, but I have it all on the same line like a dumbass. So this is gonna. I don't like this. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. Just don't think about it. Just don't think about it.
Just don't think about.
Item, stat. Yeah, probably my shit's so fucking wide. Whatever, I'll fix it later. Okay, so I'd be able to do 800, 800. Item. What did we call those? I'll make sure I get this right.
Did you ever go and get the updated version of the character sheet?
Yes, I believe.
Okay, because there should be an item and equipment slot if it's the new one.
Maybe I didn't. No, I did not.
We can fix that later.
Yeah, we can fix that later, but yeah,
yeah.
I was wondering why you were so confused. It's like there is an item slot one.
There's not. I haven't fucked with it.
Okay.
I wasn't
So-
there that session. Okay, this should be really easy though. All I do is just
Yeah.
literally.
Add the one above it to that.
Yeah. Man, that's so convenient. I
Okay.
can't wait to spend $1 billion to never do the math again. I have enough fucking spreadsheets to update constantly. I don't need another thing to update whenever I level up.
Listen,
Okay.
man, sorry, there's patch notes. All right, it's not my fault.
Oh, no, you're fine. No, I'm saying like I'm going to spend $1 billion so I can just write multiplied by 2 on the base and then multiplied by 4. Or sorry.
The only thing you'll have to worry about is the tournament, because you'll have to take them shits off for that and actually decide.
Honestly, I'm gonna walk in the tournament like a fucking low iron motherfucker. I'm just gonna fall over. It's gonna be so bad.
Walking into the tournament, booty butt ass naked.
I'm gonna be so dog shit. Like, okay,
Ready?
I'm gonna do the same thing for these.
I am the level 1 opponent.
Truly. Okay. I'm a fool. Okay. That multiplied by 4. There you go. Boom. I'm just gonna do my own at this point. Yay. That multiplied by 4. I gotta done that math. Okay, now we get a plus 80 plus 150. Okay, and then I literally just set this to add that. And we hit plus that. And then there we go. We have Okay, that's a resource bar. Okay, I guess that is what happens when you multiply it by 5. Or sorry, add plus 5 to it, and it was 20k already. Jesus.
So your total daily stamina is 105,000.
Yeah, and then I now have 7,100 mana. Great. I am. Once again, specify. I have to spend 45 days worth of stamina, John. And where you said, "Oh, hey, this thing can take 1,000,000 stamina," John, that is 10 days. It's fucking 10 days. Okay, John, I would like to spend 10 days worth of stamina to get perfect control over my body. Cool. Oh, also, how much I'm gonna have to actually charge myself for how much this cost. Okay, whatever. That's the easy part. This is the easy part. It's fine. Give me a second. I gotta pay for the fucking portal's fuck ass services.
Jeremy is blinged up.
Indeed.
Also, here is your new ability.
Give me a second. I'm actually I have to figure out how much I need to pay. There you go. Oh, light work. Okay, we're good. I will subtract that from my amount of money I have on that specific day. Joy. Cool. That doesn't even change my finish date. Okay. Oh god. That's crazy. That's a crazy ass ability.
It works really, really well with your physical wiggle room that your speed gives you.
Yeah, that's insane.
Uh,
Okay.
you have such masterful capabilities over your own form and your ability to manipulate the physical world by the end of this 10-day training arc. You know how some people can just kind of like there's this like light a match just by rubbing it across their chin or whatever because they have
Yeah.
that friction in there. You can snap your fingers and you have such masterful control over the amount of friction you apply and the speed that you're doing it and the all of that that you can snap your fingers and leave a flame on the end of your thumb that you could use to light a cigarette.
Can't wait to give Jeremy a smoking habit. This does cause a new problem though.
No way.
How do I spend the next? Okay, I'm just gonna do the math on how much stamina I have to spend.
A comical amount. A comical amount, Jeremy.
I would like to know the exact amount. I wanna take. At this point, I just need the numbers. I just need the numbers. Yeah, it's. I have over 2.2 billion stamina to spend. That's not a billion. That's a million. Okay, still, and that gets me to the end of my. That gives me to day 87, which is when I finished last session at. John, what other? This is like a training area, right? It prompts me for what I need most, is what it was.
Yeah. So it scans you and was like, "You need body control." It'll scan you again when you're done, and you can.
I would
ask
love that. What does it scan, John?
It says the next most meaningful upgrade for you in terms of physicality would be error, garbled text. However,
God.
if you wish to skip that step, The step after is called body tempering.
Sure. I don't know what that means. That sounds painful, but fuck it, I guess.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna interject here. No.
What?
Don't do it.
I'll do it? Okay.
Would you like to explain why, Atlas?
Don't do it.
It hurts.
No, you don't have the prerequisites. You are literally reshaping your body, and you're about to do it free ball style.
Oh. I assume you figured this one out?
No, it said, "Hey, do you want to do body tempering?" And I went, "Fuck no!" And I walked out of the machine.
Oh.
Maybe you could prove Atlas wrong.
No, I don't really want to. He's kind of the guy who's good at the whole training thing.
He's the body guy.
He's literally the body guy. If he's giving me advice, I am going to take it.
Yeah. Fuck, you come out, we're eating dinner, you're like, yeah, I recommended fucking tempering next. Because I haven't finished it at this point. I'm still in there doing it. So we see each other. And you mentioned that, and I go, if you fucking touch that, you will die.
Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go build like 1,000 more cities. See ya.
Ooh, Atlas is wringing his hands.
Should let that motherfucker do
Airing
it.
today, aren't we?
Because for the record, that would have happened. I want to know the exact cities I built that day. I built 66 new. No, sorry, I built 13 new cities that day.
If you would like to continue asking the training room for things,
I would. I'd also be willing to look into like a coach of sorts that isn't a robot, but I guess we really can't hire outside coaching, can we? That's not like a thing.
you can absolutely spend money to buy somebody to teach you a specific skill. Or
But I have to
train
know the
you.
skill ahead of hand.
Hmm?
But I would have to know the skill ahead of hand. I can't just be like, fuck me up, dude. Teach me shit. Because Jeremy doesn't have much of a plan. I just need to offload stamina effectively.
The purpose of somebody who guides you and tells you to do shit that you don't know how to do, in like a grander sense, is the mentor. And you can't get
Which
the
I
mentor
have no
from
access to
the-
those. Okay.
Yeah.
But
But if you're like, man, I sure wish somebody would teach me, I don't know, how to do the perfect backflip. And you could seek out an instructor and buy him off the market, and he'll teach you how to do the perfect backflip.
right, I'd have to have more things in mind, which yeah. The problem is I also question how much stamina each instructor is actually going to take, because a perfect backflip guy looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "This will take 10,000 stamina," and I just go, "Oh god."
He goes, "What are you doing here? You have body control. You already can do the perfect backflip."
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
100%. Yeah, fair enough. God, okay. What do we realizing that solves a lot of the whole training things that I could have probably I don't need very much
Yeah,
other
you
than
did.
like
Huge
raising
thing.
limits. What'd you say?
So you still need a huge thing that I have literally thrown at your forehead 2,000 times at this point. You need a martial art. Oh, John told you not to.
Not to. I'm gonna say, I'm getting yelled at, motherfucker.
No, I'm wrong.
This feels
I'm
like a fucking abusive dad
Hey,
divorce
Connor.
thing again.
Are you going to get your Dow before the tournament? I know you were thinking about not doing it.
Dude, I have so many resources, I just will at this point.
Why don't you just use your stamina to get closer to your people? You're so fucking terrified of being assassinated over literally what you had for breakfast this morning. Why not go spend your stamina exploring
Dude,
town and seeing what's wrong with them?
the Fruit Loops faction is not to be fucked with.
I'll tell you what, Connor.
I would love to go walk around my town. I've been doing it invisibly when we started out, but I haven't exactly had a lot of stamina, so fuck it. I'd love to
I'll
see.
tell you what. Let's run back So you can't actually go and shake hands with people because meeting people takes mana, and you would run out of mana. What you
The funny thing
can
is, I actually just increased my max mana. So over these next couple days, I have 200,000 mana to spend.
Huh?
insufficient for your population.
Understandable. I can't shake every single person's hand. The population's too high. I understand that.
What I'm gonna offer you instead, I jokingly said soup kitchens earlier, but Jeremy hasn't gotten to cook anything in a long while.
Other
You
than
have
my meals up in the air.
Yeah, you have
night.
sufficient stamina that you can quite literally pull a Santa Claus and visit every single city.
Mule.
You can visit
fucking real.
every single city on the planet every single day and cook bulk meals for people to enjoy as like a permanent barbecue in every single city.
I want to do some math actually. I need to do some math. Give me half a second. I wonder how long I could literally cook every single person a meal every day.
Dude, Swan Ronson.
Dude,
He would
Swan
be your-
Ronson's a
He
fucking
would be your
G.
groupie.
He would. I would probably I'd probably throw his name in this a little bit and be like, dude, in honor of our first barbecue, we shall have many more. Or some shit. Okay, because towards the end the population booms. It's no longer, assuming I'm doing it 1 stamina per meal. It does stop.
You eventually get to the point where you start doing it in sufficient bulk that you spend about 10 stamina to make 100 meals.
Okay, so I'm going to 10-to-1 ratio. Then I can actually feasibly do it. Nearly.
Yeah.
Nearly.
Like you start out with barbecues and then
Like,
you're
I
doing
think
more
day
soup.
85 I fail, but like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. That gets.
You can't make lunch for every single person in your civilization every single day. What a true shame. What a crying shame.
I know. But there's no such thing as a free lunch, though. Fucking. I guess that would probably give me a fair amount of favor with literally my entire civilization.
Yes, you will, like,
Yeah.
the,
I'm realizing
from
how
the
useful.
smallest child to the oldest guy, every single person will have personally interacted with you in some way. You couldn't say hi to all of them because you didn't have the mental capacity to, but they watched The Flash zoom between every city, cook them up a meal, like the Energizer Bunny, hand it to them with a smile, and they got to eat they got to see their king hand them a chimichanga and be like, "Gotcha, homies," and then zoom off to the next city where they hear about their
good.
sister getting the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's. There are really worse ways to utilize my stamina. It's actually like so.
You will never find a way to use your stamina ever.
Yeah, that's a good use.
You are a resource, like me.
Yes,
but you have an expendable resource.
yes, I will. I will do that, John. That's a great pitch. I'll do it. I'm so down. I will make everyone food for the next 21 days.
Jeremy, you gain a special resource.
Yeah.
What you have done is sufficient to break you into the realm of mythos. You get a achievement.
Yeah. What is that?
A tier 3 accolade drops into your hand, and the achievement is worshipped. New stat unlocked. Faith.
Wait,
Where were all
I'll
these
put it
achievements
next.
at the start?
What do you say?
Nothing. Continue.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't say anything of importance. Continue.
Okay. How much faith do I have? Is it 0? Or is it 1?
You can assume that for every billion stamina that you invest total into, or no, not billion, because you said earlier you didn't have billions, you had millions.
So much.
You can assume for every million stamina you personally invest into the upkeep of your people, you will gain 1 faith. You do not know what faith does. You do not know how you can spend faith.
So it's by million, you said.
Yep.
For the record, building houses does not count, correct?
No. The only
Okay.
thing that matters is you personally interacting with your people and spending stamina on it.
Okay. I'm just going to literally type it as a stat that is just. I'm not even going to include the fact that it's every million. I'm just going to include it, and I'm going to write next to it out of over a million. Wait, I can do this better. Realizing how stupid that statement is. Okay, let's.
Too many people personally love you compared to literally any other person in human history, basically, for this not to have occurred based off of the decisions you've made.
Sweet. I'm severely curious what faith does,
That is
but
a
I guess
great-
I'll find out.
That is a great question. You could most assuredly see about trying to hunt down information on that by accessing the great shop that sells literally anything and everything.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, good point, John. I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed. The numbers are too much right now. It's fucking god. This,
Jeremy is overstimulated.
I got off work from handling spreadsheets and telling people they needed to buy thousands of dollars of molding to then go home and sort cards. And I've been looking at spreadsheets, and now my D&D session is looking at spreadsheets. Fucking kill me.
I blame you for this. You could have had a simple build.
I simply was excited about running a company, and I did it in D&D. Fucking god,
Well,
why
that's
do I
exciting.
do this?
So now you're running 2 companies.
Yeah, at least this one,
Yeah.
this was a whole lot less stressful somehow.
It's not real.
It's not real. Like I'm not. There's not actual money in this one. I can fuck up. Okay. Cool. Okay, I would like to go to the shop and expend mana. To test and figure out how much. What does fate do?
You
How-
can
How many ones do I need?
just one.
And it's 1 mana to roll a dice.
Yep. Oh no, not 1 mana, not 1 mana.
It's
God
10?
no. Yes, for searching the shop, it's 10.
Is it okay if I roll dice in groups of 10?
You can roll dice in groups of 100.
I will roll dice in groups of 100.
All right, you got the 1, and then you didn't have to worry about those 3 100s that you got after. Good God.
Thank fucking God. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, 18, 19. Okay.
Okay.
Minus 19. Cool.
What is faith? Is a book. It's a really simple book, really straightforward, really goddamn expensive one.
How expensive? How expensive are we talking, John?
This is, I believe, going to be the single most expensive book that any of you have looked at before.
God.
Remember, with books comes mana cost.
It's fun, actually. We have mana.
100 million tell.
Oh, a drop in the bucket, I see.
I understand that the costs will scale a little bit. It only makes sense, but fuck.
You
I'll
might
tell
have
you
to
what,
save
Joe.
up for a couple of days for that one.
It's 100 million. You said?
Yep, 100 million.
Okay, I buy it.
Okie dokie.
I'm like I say, towards the tail end, I would just have extra money. We're
Yeah,
fine.
you just have plenty of money.
we're so it's fine.
Yeah, you're finally doing what you've been needing to do this whole time, which is
Expend.
yeah, investing all of this extra national GDP you have for a worldwide government onto things that will directly improve your character.
Mhm.
Because you are money mancing in the appropriately acceptable way for this universe, which is buying information and training methods.
Oh yeah. Well, the trick is I wanted to make sure I didn't waste money towards the beginning because it snowballs. Now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, I am not concerned about the snowballing. It is okay. I can sustain off the money coming in. We're good.
All right, the book drops in front of you, and it looks like a Bible, and it says, "What is faith?" Question mark.
I will open Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis.
uh, hello,
This is
Evan.
Michael of the Slump It Back.
You're about 7 to 8 minutes away from it being your turn.
You told me 9:30, and it is 9:30. It is now my
All
turn.
right, kill yourself. Anyway, moving on back to Connor.
You know what, John?
Uh,
John's fucking gone. I'll never know what
And-
faith is.
it is written on white paper in golden cursive text, and you're pretty sure it's not English. But you can
It's
see the
Latin.
letters rewriting themselves before your eyes to be in English. And then you say, "Wait a minute, do I know how to read cursive?" And then the book gives you like a, "Are you dead ass with me right now? Look."
Can I have it in fucking Comic Sans?
The last time the Alien Enemies Act was invoked was World War XI.
Okay. Once you two have communicated sufficiently on
What font
Your-
and what spacing I enjoy?
yeah what font and what spacing you enjoy,
Type.
the size of the book increasing and decreasing in page length a couple of times as it does so.
At some point, you probably say a really high font just to see how big he can get it, like one letter per page.
You get smacked in the face by the book dashing up at you instantaneously the second you
Jeremy accepts that
suggest
he deserves this.
um
He is a
eventually
sinner.
it gets settled. And what is faith? You begin flipping through. It's a long, long tome, but you can get the gist of it with a relatively quick skim, especially with the book flipping 2 pages at need for your perusement.
Yeah.
Faith
Good book.
is a transformative resource, a prerequisite for somebody who wants to go down an alternative path to Dao, to domains, to weapon intent, or anything like that. It is the conceptual power of divinity. Faith is step 1 for something becoming a god. It will list out some basic prerequisites, some further things you need, most of which it informs you can be replaced with sufficient amounts of faith.
Fair enough.
Literally,
There's enough people like me. It's pretty easy to circumvent most rules. I get that.
Correct. But the book itself is not sufficient alone to reach godhood. But if you were to completely learn everything inside it and use its lessons to your advantage, it would allow you to start down the path to reaching divine conceptual power. You'd have to figure out some bits at the end for yourself, because the book confirms that there's nothing better than it available on the generic market for this task.
Yeah,
But
I assumably so because I spent quite a bit on it.
yeah, this is the
It would
best
really
you get.
suck if there was book 2 that was better.
Yeah. But so it does confirm for you that this is the best you'll get.
There's a route. Does it ever say like a faith number, like a goal? 'Cause
It
I
says
assume this book is written almost like a system, less so than a. From what you've said so far, it does not seem to be. It seems to be like numbers, not. Hey, here's how you make a religion.
the first thing that it says is if you don't want to go down the divine route, faith is just going to start tripping you up. So use it, and it'll give some examples of how to use those points of faith. One of them is by investing them in an object. So, for instance, you might not be a god, but your crown is divine.
Okay. So if I wanted a Dow, I would expend my faith on my crown. But if I didn't, if I was okay with not having a Dow, I'd go down the faith route and effectively try to become god of blank.
Yes.
Okay. I can say because it sounds like it's an alternative, right? I'm choosing.
Yes, it is an alternative. Technically speaking, there's nothing stopping somebody from developing both, but they don't stack in any meaningful capacity, and they're likely to. Their
Clash.
progression methods are likely to interfere with each other,
Sorry,
for
makes
lack
sense.
of a better term. They said that the first breakpoint you should start worrying about making that decision of what to use your faith on is around 10. So up till then, you don't have to worry about it. If you have more than 10 faith already, the book says you should have found me sooner.
Well, seems like I've had a basic about the right time. Okay. Because I got 2.
Yeah, there are a couple other different ways to use it. One of them is blessings. But if you start using faith for blessings, the system is going to convert you into a priest class.
Okay.
Uh,
Which actually wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm actually not using my class bonuses very much anymore. I kind of got my use out of it.
So it's not terrible to be able to do that. And once there is a divine presence for a planet, then priest classes can really start juicing shit up. Like, Church of XYZ will start showing up in city development plans, and you can start having people, anybody who goes in there can get X benefit in exchange for X prayer, and developing more faith faster and things like that. Big business.
Big business.
It says that the next big breakpoint after 10 you would want to have to worry about is going to be the 100 range. Because 100 faith is around where you would start to... some of those prerequisites for ascending to any kind of meaningful amount of godhood would start to be lowered to the point that you might do it on accident.
Yeah.
By the time you get to 1,000 faith, if you by some miracle have managed to collect that much without spending it, without doing anything with it, without becoming a god or anything like that, breaking into that 1,000 marker instantly consumes all of it and race swaps you up to god.
Okay.
What that does for you, you don't know. It just literally says that's what it says on the page, and it says anything further is beyond the scope of this book.
Cool.
'Cause
When
this is the book of what is faith.
is there a book that just details what the race god does? But I assume that's
You look it up, and the answer says from the coalition of the divine. Fuck you.
Valid, fair. Okay, so cool. I'll jot that down on my notes of what I got to think about in between sessions. Is do I want to become a god?
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Connor. You got your spreadsheets done. You bought some expensive stuff. You learned body control, and you became a saint among your people, which is the appropriate terminology for a living individual who manages to start garnering points of faith.
Can I do one last thing before my turn's over?
Sure.
Can I burn my last 200,000 mana that gets me up to day 87 on like just helping like companies and stuff form in my empire?
You have a mana to economy expenditure ratio thing rules set already.
Okay, I can do that. I was just curious if I could do it to like just promote the free market and all that jazz.
Yep, that's all.
That's what that
considered
is.
to be- Yep.
Okay, well then I'm
John-
gonna do that.
Am I a saint with the people yet?
You have a saint-like personality, and reputation, but you're a saint in the way that like people would certain parts of the internet would say Keanu Reeves is just really really good reputation. You thought of as a super nice person. Really like if you showed up to somebody's house and was like, hey, can I come in? I want to talk to you about something. You're a super high faith, high trust individual. But one of the prerequisites for sainthood is performing miracles. Connor got it because he used his ludicrous movement capabilities to cook a meal for every single citizen of every single city for months on end.
3 weeks.
Gross.
It was actually 21 days, Jared. It was 3 weeks.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said 2 weeks.
It was actually 3 weeks, Jared.
My bad.
Oh, true. My bad. You're good.
At least a little funny.
Right. Rin.
Rin.
Time to get rend.
Time
Bunch
for
of-
Rin job.
Tired of these rennas.
I'm tired of looking at your thugged face.
He says over Discord audio.
I was looking at Rin's character token.
Oh.
Don't be mad because my beat
Pretty
got
trash.
aura. I'm mogging right now. Don't be mad, bro.
Nah, that isn't Rin mogging.
Okay. Let me read to you what I have from Johnny, and then you make the sense out of this for me. Okay. For my suit, the suit name, the one who manifests death upon the unworthy. You can call this guy Dave for now. It has a super? What?
Supra?
Johnny has some insistent terminology with his descriptions. If you would not mind, you can copy paste it to me and I will translate for you.
Can you translate that into
Suit name: the one who manifests death upon the unworthy.
This is the only one of the 3 we got done, by the way.
Conceptual. It's conceptional. It should be conceptual. Wait.
I
okay.
copy pasted, man.
I know. Made from the corpse of a dream creature. So it gives you inescapable resistance, I think, rather than just inescapable.
And
Oh,
it
no,
should
no,
be
no.
anti-inescapable.
Yeah, anti-inescapable.
No. I don't have inescapable. It was giving me a full level of inescapable because I was getting half on a weaker suit.
That's right.
So it's giving me a full level of inescapable, like a full level 1 inescapable here.
We go pack orders. See you guys.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Also, Evan, I'm giving you a much better.
That's pretty good.
So the important things you need to know about this suit meaningfully is its name, effect,
It couldn't be asked to get the hands right on this, like to have the pole going in front of her body. Or this is what I was gonna go with, except I was gonna try and make it a little bit more bodysuity. It was too scantily clad in that one. But I wanted that pose just with that glowing texture all over her. I thought the hammer would be cool. And then it was decidedly not. Because it couldn't draw the pole in front of her. AI is not taking any jobs yet. I say as the artists at Disney get laid off in the thousands.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty watching.
There you go, Evan.
All I can hear through the wall is the music.
Damn, Rin's got bikini armor?
No,
I didn't know that.
no, that's what I just went on a long diatribe saying, John. I said I tried to get this to fix the hammer, and then I was gonna get it to do the bodysuit as a full thing, and interpreted it as sexy gooner bait.
I see.
That's why in the token I have it's pretty like the bodysuit is all over her. There's no gaps.
Yeah.
Like that top of the chesticle region is covered again.
Personally, I'm gonna think of this as the canon Rin from now on, though.
Do what? Oh no, I'm deleting this one. The one you posted was great. I'm uploading that to my character sheet now.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It is better than the current one, at least vibes wise.
And I gave you a translated, simplified. This is the what the suit need, what you need to know about the suit, as a follow up. I'm going to.
I don't have control over that. What are you doing?
You don't have control over that? Drag it out for me really quick. Okay, you should have control over that one now. Let me edit it for you.
Make it big, and then we'll just copy the numbers over.
It's not quite how it works, but I got you.
Yeah, it is.
30
30
I set the numbers to be matched off of your character sheet so that they are accurate in real time.
I have the I have the correct totals. They're just over. The totals are there if you just click on Old Red. Oh, I got it. I know how to fucking set up a character token. Bitch. You bitch. I got it, John. Let me finish it. I'm already doing it. Don't be doing it, John.
Mm-hmm.
John, the new Avatar movie comes out on Disney Plus soon.
Hell yeah.
Make me as big as the other guys.
I will. Hold
Me
your
two more.
horses. I need to make you temporarily small so that I can save your token appropriately to your sheet.
True. Elsewise, it's gonna be kind of ridiculous when you pull me out on a small map.
I know. Alright. There we go.
Have y'all seen
Much
the
better.
Arby's spice chitlin sandwich memes going around?
No.
I have no
They're awful.
That sounds really quite awful. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Okay. So, would you like to speak to the one who manifests death upon the unworthy?
Yens.
I do not remember if this suit got to talk to you before last time, since I
It
don't
did
think
not.
Sean. All right, cool. So I'm getting to generate its personality, fully formed. Hell yeah. Okay. It is made of this sparkling violet material that
Well, now my undersuit needs to be changed and my token that we just set up.
it'll be fine. It's made of this
Just make it
sparkling
purple.
violet material that phases in and out of visibility sometimes, which paired with your translucent glass armor does put you occasionally in a compromising position. You'll have to figure that out. Anyway, it has this smoky method of locomotion when it's slithering over, where it's almost sublimating up instead of just like flowing slimily like a venom symbiote usually does. And when it first touches your hand, you feel like you've dropped it into cold mist for a moment before you feel like the wet of condensation. And then it finally touches onto you properly, and it feels like it's not even there. Like you're... You know, perfectly temperature neutral water? Where you can like put your hand in and you can like... Because you're mostly feeling the temperature of water, it just kind of... There's a just weird feeling of wetness and otherwise nothing.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it feels. Like temperature neutral water covering it wherever it sits. Once it has covered you fully, it says, "Are you unworthy?"
Nah,
What
I'm worthy.
is your proof?
I'm she. There is no other proof. She is me.
Insufficient.
There's the suit. What's your name? We got to come up with something shorter. Are you not gonna talk to me now?
He's considering. Nobody's ever asked him what his short name would be before. He's been alive for like 5 minutes. uh, you can call me Manifest's Death.
I'm gonna call you Mandy.
You may call me anything you like. Except late for dinner. Ha! Ha!
Oh, that's a classic right there.
No,
Let's
but
see.
seriously, you need
What
to prove
makes
that you're
me-
worthy.
What makes me worthy? I don't know. What makes one worthy of anything?
Hmm. I would say that I can give you the negative definition easier.
What would make me unworthy?
Yeah. The unworthy are weak, directionless.
Oh no, I got direction. I'm no weak. I got direction.
They
I
have
can exert my will.
no future. They have no connection to the grand Tao, the universe, the metaphysical world. Anybody without at least a conceptual ability of some kind is worthless garbage,
I got
dust in the wind.
that. Check.
It sniffs you out. Mm. I feel that you are going to be good at manifesting death. Work with me. Pull. And you feel the suit highlight the muscles in your arm as it starts pulling down with that like glove clenching leather creaky noise. And you find yourself falling into like a martial arts stance. And it is going to have you follow along with pulling out a short spear, tossing it up in the air, and clapping the back of the hammer in a baseball swing onto the butt of the spear to start to knock it through the air. As soon as the back of the hammer hits the back of the spear, there is this black flash that expands out in every direction, almost slowing down time from your perspective. And you see the spear blaze in this black fire before it looks deadlier, sharper. It's got burning sigils burned into it, and it feels like death is trailing in the wake of that spear that you cast out. You send it directly up into the sky, and Team Rocket is blasting off again, winks like a star. You actually get some feedback from it as it clashes into another creature's conceptual ability up in the sky, a couple of layers up. And it's far enough away that it wins the other creature. But but you could sell. You put up a hell of a fight. You don't even know how far up that thing went before it hit something.
That's pretty cool. I like you.
Anytime you use your conceptual capabilities, your intent, it will make, as long as you're wearing this suit, a enhanced, death-themed black spear. It'll be bigger than usual. It'll be more deadly than usual. Do note that this is not always to your benefit. If you were going to do something like, oh, hey, Bubba, let me try just pinning your hand to the wall, but you did it with these spears, Bubba would not have gotten out of it with just, oh, I've got one Jesus hand now.
Can I choose to not use these if I'm wearing the suit?
It takes a bit of effort. It's passively, it wants to use these. It wants to manifest death. It wants to be like, when we shoot something, it dies. Because they're unworthy. You can, we'll say, but I might ask you for like a willpower check at some point, especially if it really feels like you're doing it against something that's truly unworthy. Like a goblin.
ID.
But that's what this suit does. And after that, he says, I have confirmed your worthiness. You are a master worth serving. Should you ever fail to maintain your worthiness, I will manifest death upon you.
What if you should become unworthy?
Then I will tear my threads asunder, and I will return back to whence I came.
All right, bet.
Am I worthy right now? It decides to do some introspection. It decides after 5 full minutes, yes, because I'm him. It made you. It said, you know what? Fuck, that's good.
I accept your worthiness. Very well. Let us venture forth into the world and put you to use our talents.
The extremely high-tech world, cities everywhere. What do you think about Connor's efforts to civilize the whole world, by the way?
The whole world, every square? That seems excessive.
So he has left one empty tile every, 3 cities in a grid pattern.
Why?
Why? Great question.
Why would we not want to leave some fucking regular land?
I will move you over to the civilization map really quick. It's not done, but you see the pattern at the top there, and yes, it is covering the oceans as well. That is what your whole world looks like, with every one of those being a city.
He's just working his way north to south?
He's done. By this point in time of the timeline, he has covered the entire face of the planet in cities using that pattern. And he expanded up and covered the sky in sky cities as well.
Why?
Money makes money, man.
We do have narrative money now.
I mean, yeah,
It's not
but
quite narrative money, but
Trust me, I don't like it either. But you know what? I don't feel like doing the city building, and I doubt you particularly do either. So
I just
I agree.
that's
I
so much.
I know, and I asked him before he did it to leave some space. That's why we got the 1 square every 9. And I
But
said, "You are actually an
but
idiot." If
why?
that's what that meant.
I killed 36 people because I was literally in an empty square and I caused an explosion so big that it killed people anyways.
So you're a murderer. Connor
Yep,
has
Oh, yeah.
destroyed the natural world.
the whole thing.
I'm in a bubble.
You're in a bubble.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I'm the only normal person here.
That's sad.
There ain't no about it.
eh.
The people
Yeah,
see me
that's-
as a sanctified individual, basically, and I have a husband who's literally as
Fiance.
great as me. I thought it was already a done deal.
He said he doesn't want to fully commit to the husband and wife thing without a little more time together, and ideally post tournament. Once we're a little more sure of what the grander universe is going to look like and all that. In large part because he's super old school and traditional.
You okay?
He is absolutely devoted to you, though. And every night when you go home, after having a collective dinner with the friends who are available, he always has some traditional Japanese food waiting for you. And a fight,
Oh,
because he knows you like the fight better.
the food is for after the fight.
The food is for after the fight, yes.
I'm the only one, number one here. I go home like everyone else to my loving husband. I fist fight him, and then I have dinner like a normal couple.
More normal than you.
Atlas is pretty fucking normal, other than his power set.
Atlas is so lonely.
Atlas is literally the king of a city, and he works out. That's Atlas.
I'd say Atlas is kind of normal.
I'm gonna say, like, other than the absurd power, I'm the most normal one.
If you ever tire of him wanting to wait, you can just leave him.
No.
He was your one, or one of your ones, I think. You might have even gotten multiple one possibilities. Or no, I think he was a single digit, maybe even. It was a really good option for Ren, though.
He got a 1. Just he rolled until he got a 1.
I rolled until I got a 1.
Very smart, very smart.
You said I could roll until I got a 2 or a 1 because I said I would settle for a 2.
He does say that there has been some good news because of how much the world has been expanding out.
Yeah.
His grandmother was unstasised.
Of
Would you like to meet her?
course. Grandma Sama.
She is this tiny old lady with the strictest bun you've ever seen in your life. Looks like it's on the verge of pulling her hair out. It's so tight. And she's wearing a traditional Japanese wear. Apparently, she has already managed to arrange for herself to have like a shed built, like a house built by
An in-law suite.
yeah, an in-law suite by the house you share with your fiance. She gives you one looking down. deems you vulgar with something of a sniff. But she takes a second closer look and then looks back over to your fiancé and says, she is to be head of household. There will be no arguments, as none matter. And
Who's gonna have hope?
you, child.
Oh, me? Oh no! I shirk responsibility. Go ahead.
Responsibility can be learned. Power speaks louder than words. You're the strongest thing I've seen here. As far as I can tell, you'll probably be the strongest thing on this damn planet. She says this in refined, old school Japanese lady words that are translated into English for you. But I cannot be fucked to do so for the moment.
Yeah,
She is going to tell you that she intends to take over as prince for the city. Do you still live in Starter Town, by the way?
I've never moved from Starter Town.
Yes. So she says that she wants to take over from the current prince, who I don't think we ever named in Starter Town, which is the effective political capital of the world at this point, since it's where the base of operations that Jeremy comes back to for the most part is. And she asks for your support. However, she has just named you head of the family, and so if you say otherwise, she will demur to your opinions.
Why is Grandma so politically savage coming straight out of the stasis?
This was her life, and she sees no reason to change it now that the world has fancy numbers.
I gotta level Grandma up some.
She informs you that she intends to take a political class by picking the voice-based skills.
All right then.
But she wouldn't mind being power leveled. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Unfortunately, you can't power level her. You're too strong to power level your companions for the most part.
don't think I-
Literally couldn't help our companions.
Yeah.
I don't think I can really help Grandma. Anything I do is just gonna invalidate you being there.
Unfortunate.
I know. I agree. If I could, I would.
Is there any way I can help?
What's wrong? What's wrong, baby? You want to get in here?
There's always a way Jeremy can help.
To explain to you, Connor, Rin is meeting her future mother-in-law, who is recently been unstasised, and who has decided to throw in her hat of ambition, as she wants to take over as Prince of Starter Town.
Oh, that's fair
And
enough.
we were talking about how she wanted wink, wink, nudge, nudge to be power leveled so that she could get her class and stuff put together.
That's
we
a
had
hot
to-
uncles.
We had to be like, unfortunately, Rin wouldn't be able to
Put that
power
on.
level the frontiersman, much less a level 1.
We're having a baby break for a couple seconds because she's coming to tell me good night. You say hi to Uncle Christian. Just say okay.
Okay.
Just say, oh man, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm glad you have fun.
Wow.
It's my pyramid.
It's not a pyramid. What are you
It's a
talking
pyramid?
about?
It's
Yeah,
a pyramid,
okay.
Evan. You heard
It's
her.
a fly swatter.
It's
It's
a
my
pyramid.
five father.
You have no
That's not-
imagination, Dad.
That's not a pyramid. I'm with Evan on this one. It's clearly not a pyramid.
No.
Don't touch
What are they
that.
teaching kids at
Don't
schools
touch
these
it.
days? It's not
Don't
even a
touch
pyramid.
that.
I don't know if she has the
pyramid.
headphones on or not.
You gonna tell them anything?
No,
What are you gonna tell them?
Oh, okay.
I secret.
A secret? Okay, hold on. Let me pull the mic in close. All right, tell them the secret.
You know when the boys around?
You remember when they were around?
Yeah,
Now none of them are around, huh?
remember. What?
I used to live with you.
Yeah, I just box like me.
Okay, give me a kiss.
I used to live with you.
All right, say goodnight to all the fellas.
Hi.
Say goodnight, fellas.
Good night, fellas.
Good night.
No.
Fella.
All right, tell daddy goodnight.
Good night, Dad.
I love you.
Good night again.
Okay.
Dad, I love you.
Oh,
Aw,
that was
I
that's
love you.
so cute.
very
I love you. Say it back. Say it love me right now.
So weird.
All right. Good night. You go to the bedroom or the.
If you need a financial
Put the baby in the
connection
bed,
to
please.
power
I got
level
to
the
go.
grandmother, just let me know.
You don't want to go get in bed.
So weird, Evan having a kid that actually like thinks and
Speaks.
stuff and like talks and is a person.
Yeah.
We are old.
We're not old.
We're pretty fucking old.
Man. What if one of us had had a kid at 16? Then they'd be like 10 years old by now.
We wouldn't be friends with somebody like that, Evan. I mean, not Evan, John.
My mom had me at
Oh.
16.
Yeah, that's true. And you're not. Your mom seems like a nice lady. I apologize.
My little sister had her baby at 16.
All right, John. I'm gonna ask you right now. Would you have been friends with your little sister in high school?
God, no.
Okay. like it sounds like an insult, but it's not. It's just like we don't hang out with those types of people.
All right, Evan. You back?
Is
See,
political grandma gonna make my life hard?
You know, probably not. There's-
Actually, grand scheme of things, is there any singular prince that can really make my life harder than like a certain degree?
Yes,
Pre-
there's two.
I'm aware that they're an issue, but like I do have like 18,000 cities. They're if they get noted, but like you have to cause a lot of problems for me to stop doing what I'm doing and actually go deal with shit, or apparently just have you go deal with it. Thank you.
Oh,
Anyway,
I got a powerful ally out of it. I'll take it.
yeah, this totally won't come to bite me in the future. Nope, never.
Oh yeah, John.
Mhm.
I have a request of you after session. It does have something to do with my character, but not like playing or anything like that. I wrote
After session, I will be going and showering because I rolled directly out of bed to be here because I was sleep deprived.
at some point. I wrote basically a fucking manifesto, and I can't share it with anybody other than you. So, because it's gonna be
Force
pretty
the
much
small
what
being
Marlon-
back into the bed. Good now.
Yeah, and Evan, if you need help power leveling somebody, just go to Bastion and seek out Gun Gear. He'll be able to get you a crew together that can do it.
Alternatively,
Words. Guys, people even.
I got money.
Go to my city, ask for Gun Gear. He give you what you want.
Alternatively,
Evan doesn't have
money.
to. He can go to the head of state for the nation he lives in.
Or do that. That's fine.
Because I'm the guy.
The money.
I'm the guy who does the thing.
Gungear is really good at his job, but he is not the best guy in the world for power leveling. There are, with how
He wouldn't-
much
He
Connor
wouldn't be
has.
doing it. He would just go to the fucking people and go, "Hey, military guys who are level 1, go with this grandma, level her up."
With the amount of effort Connor has been putting in for making a fucking company for everything under the sun and
that's
funding
true.
them, you don't think that he has has 51% ownership of the power level company for people who are willing to pay extra money to get shot up to level cap for citizens in like 3 days?
Oh,
I
that's
actually
true. I didn't think about
I
that.
tried to form that shit on day like 12. They were just too stupid to realize I was handing them infinite money.
Yeah. So Rin, do you dab up your future grandma?
Yeah, sure. Grandma being king would be cool.
Prince.
Okay. Within 3 days, she is level capped. It costs you nothing. It costs Connor nothing. He just literally, Jeremy asked for a favor. Grandma now has a a mental magic vocal based class where she sounds incredibly convincing to other people no matter what. And she has sworn not to use it against Rin in favor of not getting killed for it. Everybody else is free game, though. She says it is probably stereotypical among princes. Not the swearing not to use it part, though.
Cool.
She claims that she's got a scheme that will have her replacing the current prince of Startertown with by the end of year 3. At which point in time, she intends to have used her powers. She brings you to the side and just gives you a straight up talking to. Shortly after she becomes prince, she's going to use her powers to convince your fiance to seal the deal.
Okay.
You
I'm
have no
nothing if not a
problem with.
patient lady.
You have no problem whatsoever with her doing that. That's why she likes you. She gives you a good old Asian smack on the back a few times.
Well, the heads of household have to make the tough decisions.
She says, as far as she's concerned, this is the best. You're the best. You're the greatest good he'll ever get, and he needs to buck up.
I tend to agree with that. Just in general.
Yeah. So by the end of year 3, which for you is like 6-ish months away at this point,
Huzzah.
you will be getting ready for your marriage.
I think I've definitely lost a little time, but it's okay. I'm not that worried about it.
Here's a kind of future thoughts question. You gonna try to have a kid with him before the grand tournament?
No.
Okay. Because that would be the only time that it was feasible to do so.
At all, ever?
Well, not at all ever, but before the tournament, because you're going to be gone for a full year at the tournament, and you don't want to
a full
be
year-long thing.
Up to a full year-long thing, yeah.
I gotcha.
And you don't want to be pregnant as you go.
Yeah.
Brigante. Okay. Cool. Well, that's your family dealt with. Is there anything else you want to do?
It's character sheet time.
All right, what's up?
It's time for me to get in my character sheet.
Oh, that's right. That is what we were here for.
We got time for it.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you gotta do the RP. You gotta come up to Robin.
Oh, Robin aboard!
Eh?
It's
Oh, okay.
time.
Oh, you look different.
I think what you meant was I look hotter.
Johnny make you a new suit?
Yeah. Mama like you.
Friendly?
It's friendly to me.
Who's this Johnny you speak of?
Yeah, who's Johnny?
Oh, I said Bubba. You just misheard me.
Oh, okay.
Roll deceive.
Roll roll deceive.
Let me pull up my character sheet. Good thing I've actually been practicing with all my talk on the beach that one.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. That was a while back. Robin is lying to your face.
I didn't actually get any better at it.
Get any better at it.
I did practice though.
I just spent 2,000 mana doing it.
My God.
Anyway, what's up?
Hey, the way you are. I love you. Never change.
Thank you. I think.
Remember when we kind of dipped into Hindiki-san's character sheet?
Who's this Hindiki-san you speak of?
Hendrik.
Brother, that hasn't been my name for like
Atlas.
a long time.
I know, but I still call you Hendrik every now and then.
Yes,
I do too, honestly. I just want to be a shithead.
Your name is Atlas Hendrik Jones.
My name is Atlas the Strong.
Hendrik.
The is my middle name. Actually, that's not true. I have one name. If that's my name is a sentence.
It's pronounced Shafid.
Anyways.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago. I remember that.
Anyway.
Well, remember, we had also thought about maybe trying to get me into my character sheet. And even though he's not here, Johnny already agreed to help us with it. And John said it was fine. So Johnny is also helping us with the tethering and the whatnot. Out of character, I'm reminding John that we've already set up for this like a month ago.
That load bearing out of character. In reality,
Yeah.
what it actually is none of this is happening. We are still standing in that field. We paused your turn, standing in that field with me holding the character sheet open and you dipping your toes in.
Yeah, so realistically, all this other stuff happened after that.
Or before.
Yeah. So, like, I'm
Whatever.
still technically there holding the sheet open.
Yeah, we're all
Or
on the
would
same
be
page.
possible.
I'm basically just saying, hey, John, don't be a fucker. This is happening.
Yeah.
And John's like,
I got you. I accept it. Thank you
Yeah.
for making
For-
sure that everything was up
Understood.
to code.
So Atlas, you're
So,
holding the sheet open.
Yeah, I was there holding the sheet open. Like, Evan was about to step into the fucking sheet when we ended session.
yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
Atlas, how was
we-
the bubble?
Not
Time to get
Yeah.
your bag nutrition.
Just by the way, Ren, one of the reasons that I haven't tried doing this myself is because I don't know if it's going to stay open. I assume Atlas could probably hold it open anyways, but we never tried it with the monkey.
I can go grab the
Um,
monkey.
But if you want to go first,
I mean, we could try it with the monkey real quick.
I think that's probably a good idea.
I'd leap over, grab
I mean,
the
we're
monkey,
higher
and-
life form, but surely the monkey has a character sheet that we can throw him into.
Yeah, we do.
He does.
Hey, that guy's gonna get bit by a python. That's funny.
So yeah, John, I just fucking I jump over, grab a monkey, come back, fucking open the character sheet, hold open the character sheet,
You guys are
monkey donkey time.
I step on one end of the character sheet and hold it up with my hand on the other one. Then I grab the monkey and sling it down the hallway.
Immediately, as soon as it passes through, you feel the crushing weight of everything trying to stop you from holding this sheet open. You have to leverage the entirety of your Dao, all of your muscles. You start bleeding because you're really working yourself to the point of you're ripping your muscles apart and causing bruises. You think
Can I
you
try
can,
and help pin it open?
You can, but you won't be able to do it for your own sheet when you go inside later. So it might not be a
I'm
great
gonna be able
test.
to pin it before I go in. I would think I could.
It will not last in between you leaving to a different subjective plane of reality.
Don't worry, guys.
Atlas,
This is the
let's go,
first
let's
good
go,
workout
Atlas.
I've got in a while. John, I started
You're
doing
winning.
squats.
I know how to make it work.
Okay.
Send me back into one of y'all's character sheets. I'll give you a spear, and then you pin open my character sheet. Or
Somebody
you try and
probably
pin
go
open.
grab this monkey,
You try and pin open the monkey's character sheet.
or at least
I mean-
kill it. Do something.
You're gonna have to give it to me.
Okay. Well, first let me go save this fucking monkey. Apparently.
I mean, well, we could close it and see what happens.
Guys, can we stop delegating? This is really
All
heavy.
right, let go of it.
You said you did squats. The second you lean down into a squat, you can't get back up.
Ooh. John, I started using gravity to basically shift all the gravity that I have control over, and so everybody like starts to float a little bit as I'm trying to push this thing back up.
It doesn't help even in the slightest.
Let go of the Shane! Let it go, man!
The monkey!
Who gives a
I
shit?
fall backwards dramatically with my hand out, going no, and I slow myself with gravity so it looks like it's in slow motion.
The sheet closes with the beep. And you get an achievement unlocked. Crime against humanity. Or not crime against humanity, crime against God. You
We've accidentally made Cotrax.
you threw a monster into limbo. Congrats.
This is why I said to save the fucking monkey.
Wait, who got the achievement? Atlas?
Atlas did. You guys made it possible, but Atlas was the one who did the deed and threw the monkey.
Wait, John, that gave me a super
Atlas,
accolade?
You're a bad guy.
The accolade was received by Jared for being the first to perform, the first Terran to perform a crime against God. You still get a notification whenever you do one, though.
What was Rin or Rabinabor's crime against God?
Dance.
Why don't you explain it, Robin?
I system integrated a tree as a player, I think.
There's just a tree just rooted in place somewhere that desperately wants to be a player.
That has a character sheet and stats and skills.
And a level.
And it just has to sit there.
Yeah.
That's cruel, Jared.
I
He
didn't
didn't even upgrade any of its resource bars so it can actually like do anything. He just upgraded its health. So it's a really tanky thing with 1 mana and 1 stamina. And then it wilts a little bit.
You're a bastard a little bit.
What are you talking about? I gave the tree a higher form of existence.
And gave him nothing to do with it.
I gave him light magic and aura vision, and it's training right now every day.
Yeah, he's sitting still.
It's not like the tree has it's not like there's a person in the side of the tree and he's just like,
The tree is a person.
I mean, the tree's a person, sort of. It has.
Is it sentient or not?
I don't know.
I feel like
I don't
that's
know
something
what
you
it
should have
is.
figured out before you did that.
I didn't know it was going to happen.
Well, now we have to go see this tree at some point.
Well, I'll have to remember where it is.
Oh my god!
It doesn't look like any other tree.
It should be way, way bigger.
It's been like a
You couldn't
day.
even bother to keep track of your own crime against God.
I mean, I probably remember where it because it was my first crime against God.
He has done a second one as well, and that's what got those 36 people killed. Or no. The second crime against God wasn't getting those 36 people killed. That was just being dumb. The second crime against God was the crab sculpting, right? I'm sorry, Jared.
The second crime against God was me trying to combine two physical objects, which resulted in the explosion.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Does he have 3 crimes against God?
The crab sculpting was not a crime because I said that I was allowed to do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
So
Yeah.
it was a crime against God. You just lied and said it was okay.
yeah, Robin has been offered the heretic class by the system.
I told him that.
Do it.
The same Robin that judged fucking Jeremy for killing 2 people in a dungeon for a
Well, he did it on
with
purpose.
no other context.
He did it on purpose. I am 16 times the killer that Jeremy is now.
I
But
don't think I've actually
I
killed
can
a
do it.
single person.
I haven't either.
It's rare that Jared has lapped me so many times in human kills at this point in the game.
It is.
You'll get there with that suit.
Yeah, you know what? He makes a fair point.
I don't know that I will get there soon.
Well,
Uh,
Robin doesn't know what the suit does, so I can't say that.
Anyways.
Anywho.
Back to what we were doing. Okay.
Okay, we need a second monkey. President Bush, there's been another monkey. We need another monkey. Go grab one.
Couldn't find a monkey. I found this bear though.
That'll work. Pick him up and chuck him.
Wait, why are we
What?
throwing another one in there?
Why am I throwing
wait.
another one in?
We
You can't
still
do
got to
it.
test this, but I got to go in Rabinabor sheet first.
Oh, right. You gotta give me the spears.
I'll go in there and I'm going to deposit a normal spear.
It takes you. You have to like convince them. You have to be like, yeah, you know
I'm
what?
using this in an experiment where I don't want to kill myself. Maybe that's good enough for you.
It's actually super easy because you explain that Robin will be the one using them, and he doesn't know if Robin is worthy or not. So he easily removes the death effect from your spears.
Huzzah! Also, that's probably a good idea.
It's probably
Fairly.
a really good idea.
Yeah, that was probably the best idea you've had so far.
How many do you give?
Let's do the character sheet. It opens up like a window, like a rectangular window.
Yep.
Let's do 4, 1 for each corner,
All right.
and then
Pop
I'm
back
gonna drop in 8. I don't want to have to come back in here,
Okay.
so I'm gonna drop in 8, and we're gonna go try this on the bear. If it works on the bear, we'll commit another holy sin, and then we'll do it on my sheet.
We will not commit.
You gotta
another-
be sure to put your intent in them, or they won't be
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, that's a given. But These
Okay.
will hit. These will strike true.
So they you go through the hullabaloo. You get the bear. You open up the sheet. You
I'm
throw the
out.
bear in.
I don't throw the bear in. I tie him to my infinitely long chain,
Uh-huh.
and then I gently set him in.
You're gonna lose that chain, buddy.
And
Go ahead.
as soon as you do, you feel the crushing weight of impossibility start crunching down on your shoulders again. Robin, you're up.
Wait, why did we put the bear in there before I did this?
I don't know.
You make a good point now. Fucking fears.
Okay, so I have the summon intent spear,
Yeah.
and I'm going to use it.
I am literally holding apart reality right now. I need you to throw these spears.
I'm gonna use it with my.
You don't even
dao
have to throw them. You can just place them.
Okay, then I'll use it my Dao to place them in the pin them in the corners of the character sheet to hold it open like a pinned insect.
You immediately feel a equalization of the pressure of holding open an impossibility on your conceptual capabilities. Even though you're currently borrowing Rin's, the effort goes on to you. And you fall to your knees, holding up the weight of the world as just like this shaking occurs all over you. In between the two of you, you think you could keep this open for like 5 minutes max.
Atlas is gonna turn and look at Robin. He goes, "So how is it? Lightweight, lightweight."
Robin's just trying to keep standing. Well, actually, I've put the things in place, so I'm not like actually exerting anything right now.
No, the fact that you put the things in place means that the weight that is being applied to those spears is being applied to you. You are keeping you are telling existence.
That's not how my intent spears work, John.
Your intent hasn't been tested against another intent before. Or another conceptual level threat. That's part of what you have been working
That's not
on.
true. Yes, it has.
What was it tested against?
When he pinned me in in that sheet, and I used my strength to knock it back out.
Oh, that's right. So it isn't gonna instantly fail because that would be how it would work. For intent for the most part. So we're gonna say that this is a measure of the weirdness of Robin's kit is that he can empower these things here for now. Why? He uses bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Okay.
Robin, you feel your bullshit powers activating to allow you to do this. Why? For narrative convenience.
Well, John,
That's epic.
what I was going to finish saying was, but she did feel mental tug first as the fire giant. It just hasn't been consistent.
Yep.
Okay. Roger that.
Yep.
So there are both cases of it does apply mental strain, which I thought it did, or it didn't.
What it'll probably come down to meaningfully is that in situations where it's meaningful for it to be a tug of war challenge, like you're relatively equal to the task at hand, you can expend mental effort to maintain. In situations where there's a clear winner and it's not a matter of like a tug of war, it'll just snap. And that'll be how most conceptual power battle offs work. In the case of you having a spear in your body that you need to flex to get away, you're the clear conceptual winner there. So there's no reason to even bother fighting.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just saying. Yeah. Anyways,
That's just
So how
full on
long would it stay open?
They get 5 minutes for you.
I would recommend 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't.
actually going to
Unless
tell you
there's
4
some
minutes and 30
supreme,
seconds.
there's not some supreme time dilation in here. This is simply not feasible right now.
What were you trying to do?
I wanted to go see my strength me or my agility me.
I mean, you
But-
can
because
do
my-
that.
Well, my me in Christian sheet said that it was not the correct me for me, and that if I tried to train with that me, it would probably kill me, and that I should go find my own me.
Yeah. I followed all of that.
I know that was a lot of me's, but they're all me.
Don't worry. Me and John have been working with some weird wording. He understood.
Me?
No, nothing. Bubble talk.
Who's on first?
Who is on first? Anyway, if 5 minutes isn't enough for you to go in and do what you wanted to do, then yes, this is not feasible for you right now. You don't know if it ever will be, because these two are really strong, working together.
I have
And
the perfect owl for this.
yeah, these two are doing God's work. They're literally performing a miracle, because a character sheet cannot remain open when there is no character on the server for it to reference. And that is effectively what is happening when you are leaving into a character sheet. You're transitioning over to another server, and they're forcing it to stay open regardless by sheer weight of "we said so."
All right.
Black hole with less effort than this.
Do what?
I said I have literally lifted black holes with less effort than this.
It's kind of crazy how much the sheet wants to close.
Desires to be closed.
Like Atlas
It
is
longs
bleeding.
for the closing.
Atlas doesn't bleed anymore. Usually.
Like I'm having to turn off a couple of my limiters to keep this thing open.
Yeah, you get one shot at this per day,
Yeah.
pretty much.
All right. Then I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna find my, let's say, my agility me.
You open it up, and you walk in, and you see somebody on a gymnastics bar doing cartwheels in a leotard in a room full of those like dance wall mirrors. And so you see just reflection after reflection after reflection after reflection of yourself in every way that you can see, reflecting both you in your armor and the you in the leotard. And they stop with one hand holding themselves up on the bar that they're on, and upside down, and turn to look towards you and offer you a smile. Welcome! Long time no see, me. Come on
Hello,
inside.
me. I do so. This one is much friendlier than the Atlas one.
She
Stats
is
are
going
much
to
lower.
Do what, Christian?
I said the stat is also leagues lower.
What's your agility?
You went into my strength.
Oh. Fair.
My strength is like in the thousands. Yeah, I have 1,010 strength.
Actually, he went into might. Speaking of which, are you going into the overlay stat for agility, which is vigor, aka your stamina regeneration, or are you trying to go so deep inside that you are literally referencing your like 3 layers down physical agility stat?
I guess I should say vigor because it sounds much more plausible.
It is much more plausible. If you wanted to go into agility, you would have to have Robin supercharging you.
You'd have to have a Jeremy Sherpa.
Robin can theoretically do it. They've done it before. It's just it wasn't part of the plan before going in, and it takes a lot of fucking mana.
Yeah, don't.
Don't do that.
I don't know. I'm thinking I might could get it out of my free passive, but I don't know. I might be scrutinized extra hard.
So you are going to go into your vigor.
Yeah, my vigor.
Okay. So we pull back. It's still a room with mirrors, but instead of a balance bar and somebody in a leotard on it, it is somebody running laps. That somebody is you. They are in a track outfit, and there is so much sweat everywhere that it's like wet the mile-long track. And she says, "Hey, come here, join me." And she just gestures for you to start running alongside her. Do you go?
Eggs, yeah. It's running time.
So, I like running. I like
Not
running
how
a
much
lot.
time has passed at this point, John.
We'll call it like.
I started a stopwatch the second you started talking.
Okay, cool. So you guys have been going for like a minute or so at most. Anyway, the thing says I like running fast. I like moving. I'm you and you're me,
Yeah.
and I'm. All skills are the same thing, as all stats are the same thing, as all constructs. We are meaning and method and understanding. We are conceptual truths. We are understandings. We are ideas giving purpose and form and structure by the system. And
That's a
we
lot of
are
exposition.
made by you.
Uh-huh.
And guess what?
What?
You define us unconsciously. You decide what vigor is. You decide what it means. You decide who I am and where I'm going. And part of it is by the choices you make, and part of it is by who you are. And if you never care and you never meditate on it and you never understand or ask or question, we will always remain small and minuscule and weak. And the only way you can do it is meditating on us, upon yourself. Because doing it with others will make you more like them, which is where the contamination comes in. And that contamination is going to make you more like them in a bad way, and it will slowly drive you crazy until you go crazy and then you die. And it will be because you're
So
going crazy.
what I'm hearing is I am her.
Yeah. This isn't like the weird kind of crazy representatives. You feel like you're directly talking to a version of yourself that
And you're
knows.
telling me I need to meditate.
That's what she says. But she's also appears to be hyperactive and likes running. And all of this is while sweating buckets.
So do you think the meditation is different for each stat? Like is
she
meditating for my vigor going to be like running and working out?
She says you're the one who defines us. Meditation, it will always take mana because it's a mental thing. But
That's going to take me freaking forever. I don't have mana.
But she says all of us can be developed further. All of us can be developed a relationship with. You don't have to do this punishing, impossible task every time to talk to us. We are the ones who answer when you ask.
Okay, cool.
You're out of time. Go.
All right, bye. Just book it.
Red, I need you to get out of there now.
Wait. Are you out?
Wow. Yeah, I said I booked it for the door.
Okay.
You dive out and with a picture perfect finish as the sheet closes, cracking the spears in half and
I
spitting
keep the
Atlas
esoteric
gold.
knowledge to myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad. Thank you for that.
Actually, not possible because it tinfoil cans back to us from the string.
I didn't say I
true.
was carrying the tinfoil can with me, so
Johnny
You already-
connected you with the thread. He had to for
Okay.
your powers.
you guys heard all that then? Yes?
Whenever you shoot sheet closes, you get a little new summon item. Atlas's blood. From where it was draining out of his nose into your character sheet from straining so hard. And his regeneration kept it up, so it's just a never-ending flow of blood for 5 minutes.
Robin's
yeah.
face
Very
down on the
cool.
ground.
I can't wait to cast fucking Alice's blood on an unsuspecting enemy.
Blood of the Titan.
I'm gonna let them think oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna use it.
It's
Yeah,
10
I know.
mana per liter.
I'm just gonna throw it out of my hands at people. Where did the blood come from?
You could use it as like a fear tactic to like cover yourself in more blood to be like, yeah, I really fucked these guys up.
Yeah, that's one idea.
Yeah, well, it's clean. I am like the peak of health. Because my verdicts like health and shit. I'm so clean. That's universal blood right there, baby.
Robin
Okay.
says through the grass. Did you get what you wanted?
Yes and no. But mostly yes.
Atlas is gonna be floating above the ground, just kind of like laying there like in an air hammock. I go, man, I really wish I wasn't gonna be in a bubble in a couple of days. I would have loved to do that.
Meta knowledge in my Christian system server. Oh wait, I don't
I'm gonna have no fucking time left, and then I'm not gonna get to play D&D for the next 5 months IRL.
Who?
Me, I'm almost done.
Oh. Well, you
He's
shouldn't
been
have
in the
rushed
bubble
through
for a
it.
little while.
Connor's still on year 1.
He is currently, yes.
Surely we're gonna have like once so many people get done, you guys need to pick up the fucking pace and meter again.
Yeah, Pacinator.
Yeah, the Pacinator.
We will probably be doing something like that, where it'll be something along the lines of after like at least half of the party has hit the I'm ready to go to the tournament, the others have a 2 to 3 week period to get with me before they are time skipped forward.
Damn.
You are my only hope.
I got you, buddy.
Because Braden's gonna get there, and so am I.
So
It won't be anytime soon as long as I escape this bubble in a reasonable amount of time, which isn't very probable considering I just switched the entire purpose of me being in the bubble.
oh man. That'll do it. I have a question for the shop.
Sure.
I'm looking for a training space in which mana regeneration is boosted.
That's really easy. You start shopping around and you bring it up to Jeremy, and he's like, I have so much money, I can give you like a box to live in where it'll put you to your mana regen cap every day.
Is there a way for the box to let me exceed that without it being without adverse reaction?
God, no. That's one of
Never?
the hard limits of the system.
Okay.
You can let Jared fuck around with your sheet, but it's not guaranteed that whenever you come out of that, it's not going to get really pissed off and put all the strain on you at once. Got a really good healer, though. She healed my arm that got cut off. Were you there for that, Evan?
No, I guess not.
Oh, I had to go fight another Dow user, and I traded my arm to grab him by the head and give him 27 concussions. I didn't even use my Dow to defend. I just like, take my fucking arm, bitch. It'll grow back. I got hyper regen.
They're buddies now.
They are. He's my good friend. He is also the strongest person on this layer because
Interesting.
he has reached conceptual power 2, and I gave him my elemental sword.
Oh,
The token of friendship. But now, if anybody attacks, he will answer my call.
He has no ambition. He literally sits in his city and he does nothing but train forever. He's not going to adventure. He's not going to become a frontiersman. He's not going to do anything but guard Earth.
So yeah, we got a
Interesting.
powerhouse on floor 1 that will forever not be punching up on the level cap.
Okay. We are going to end things there. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in for another session of Delve, where we delve. Well, one day, theoretically.
Maybe. Whenever me and
Perhaps.
Wade get to the end, we might have a chance at delving.
Also, as a final Shia surprise, I am going to confirm for everybody a little bit of motivation. The arc ends when the training does. And the tournament is going to be a whole new arc. Which means that anybody who has lost their fate point to start the tournament will be getting it back. And anybody who has maintained it till then will be getting arc end rewards for it.
I haven't even burnt mine yet.
Thank you for telling me that. The session after I burn my fate token, John.
See, that's why I decided it, Christian.
Wait, you
Really
burnt your
fucking
fate
appreciate
point?
that.
I haven't even burnt mine yet.
I burnt mine. I'd burn it again for the same reason, but still, that's a bitch move.
Why did you burn yours?
Because what I'm doing right now, every time I roll a 100, it fills one of my enlightenment slots forcefully.
Oh, that's really bad.
Yeah, that one that I sent you,
Actually,
Jared, was
super
forced
bad.
upon me enlightenments. I'm basically in such a manic.
Just let the universe dictate your life, man. There's
Absolutely
no such thing as control.
John, it is so funny that we got into what we got into with Connor.
Yeah.
That is hilarious.
What did Connor end up doing?
So for what I'm doing, I also have the option. What I'm doing, the grand prize is to change your race to a god.
Like your race?
Like my race, I will no longer be human or Terran. I will be god, lowercase g. But I'm probably not going to go that route.
Why not?
Doesn't really feel in character. I can't tell you more than that because I'm literally dealing with secrets of the universe that if I tell you, they will either kill you or fill up your enlightenment slots.
That's why when he rolls 100, he fills up his enlightenment slots because he's dealing with too high level of items.
I don't even know what the fucking enlightenment slot is. So whatever, man.
It's a DAO specific progression method where you learn secrets that reshape how you